Does the trail end here? I don't understand. Oh, wait. Leave.
Oh, God.
My hands are shaking.
Hey, how are you?
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
I'm Neve.
Priscilla.
Sorry?
I'm Priscilla. Well,
Well, you Priscilla or whatever.
no, my real name is Ashanti, but you guys know me as Priscilla.
Ashanti.
Yes, my name is Ashanti.
Okay. Well, I obviously came here
Wow.
with
And I'm like, oh,
Shatara.
my God.
You don't mind coming over? This is Ashanti.
Ashanti.
Okay. You know Shatara, obviously.
Yes, I do.
I'm curious, how old are you?
18.
So you're a little younger.
Yeah, so like, what?
A couple years younger, 4.
Couple years,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Why what?
Why do all of this?
I tried to break it off. I tried to reveal myself to you plenty of times.
Not once did you ever say, I'm lying to you.
Because I didn't know how to say it.
I opened the window plenty of
Plenty of times, but how am I gonna, it's not something I can just like automatically get out and tell you.
I opened the door when we had the
you opened the door.
conversation
You opened the
about
door.
Catfish.
You opened the door.
What did you say?
I said, what did I say? I said,
I'm not
because
Catfish.
that's my way of telling it. It meant I couldn't lie to you. Even though I was lying, I wasn't able to like fully come out to you, even though you opened the door, you so-called said. Like, I didn't think it would be a big of a deal. I kind of thought that you knew, but I didn't really.
How am I supposed to know?
I just assumed that you did.
How?
After I broke it off, what is it? Like,
Well,
like when I broke it in September.
Even if you assumed that she knew you weren't being totally honest,
Uh-huh.
which she was suspicious of course, at times.
Yeah, I know she was suspicious.
There's no way for her to have known who you actually were. So the only way she would have known that is if you had said, like, look, I want to talk to you.
When the only thing you had to do was say and be honest with me up front. I am not who I say I am. I am not 22. I am 18.
Okay.
Like, this that you doing is a dangerous game. Like, real
I
talk.
understand. I don't do it anymore. You're the last one. I'm telling you, like, I promise, I put
But
that on
real
everything.
though, I'm gonna chalk all this up to the fact that you're 18.
When did you
No,
turn
it's
18?
I turned 18 October.
Just turned 18.
Just turned.
Yep, just turned 18 in October.
So this is weeks of recently turned 18?
Yep.
You have some serious growing up and maturing to do because this whole was all up.
I got a lot of things to learn.
I think it's for
Just
anybody.
turned 18.
Duh, we just established that like a couple minutes ago.
I'm not talking to you. I'm having a conversation with myself.
With yourself.
Dismiss.
Bitch, don't do that to me.
Dismiss. Did she
Whoa,
just call
whoa,
me a
whoa.
bitch?
I'm done. Like, I'm done.
Did
You
she
can-
just
you
call
can
me a
go.
bitch?
You can just go.
Oh,
I'm done.
Did she just call me a bitch?
No.
How gonna call me a bitch? I ain't the one.
Okay.
Come see me.
Okay,
You
I know
remember
where
you
you live,
got
okay.
my address. Come see me.
Okay.
Kiss my mother ass.
You too, bitch.
Oh.
I feel like I could talk to her for a minute. Right.
Everything's heated. Sort of,
Right.
She's upset. Thank you.
Hey. How are you, you know?
She's a baby. This girl can't even sit at the bar with me and drink.
Hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to have a quick chat, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Is there a story or an explanation you want to kind of just offer, or do you have anything you want to say since you're here now? And you can understand, she's upset.
I know she's upset.
Right? And so she's just dealing with it in the way that she deals with it.
Let me not say I'm not mad.
Yeah, because I
Let me
mean,
not say I'm not
it's
mad.
just a really
Let me not say
crazy
I'm not mad,
moment
because
right
that's an
now.
understatement. This is a dangerous game she playing. A real dangerous game.
You really did care for her.
when you met her, it was as the Priscilla profile.
Yes, it's Priscilla profile.
Which you created and had been using for some time, or?
Yeah, I've been using fake profiles for a while. It all started when I was like at least very young, 13.
Okay. So the story that you told her, you met somebody else?
Yeah, I met somebody else early September.
A guy?
Yeah.
Okay. So is that accurate? I mean,
Yeah, it's accurate.
I'm sorry to ask this, but like some of the stories that you told her regarding some family tragedies, that stuff's not true.
That's some stuff I really not want to put.
But your mom is
She's alive, but
healthy.
Yeah, she's alive.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
As I understand, you told her that your mother passed away.
At this point, I don't even want answers to anything. I'm done.
You don't even...
I don't even really want to know, because obviously it's some going on within her. Boo-boo, go get help.
So I just can't believe I'm talking to you face to face.
Okay.
I never thought I'd be on this.
Well, it can't come as too much of a surprise. You've been creating fake profiles for,
I know,
for
but I didn't
5
think
years.
like this would happen right here.
So if there's a lot of people in there, it's gonna be really hard for us to like hear anything or film anything. So I think the best version of this is if I go in, find her.
If she's even in there.
Still there, and then bring her out here.
Okay. We'll wait here, I guess. Either she knows who you are, or she has no clue who you are.
I got a lot to ask.
Jayla.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Neve. I make a show called Catfish on MTV.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Strange as this may seem, we're trying to help a young guy meet someone. I would love if you come outside. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure you're just as weirded out and confused as we are.
How you feeling?
Thumping.
Uh-oh. We got some movement. They could be coming in.
Do you know this guy?
Yeah.
You do.
You really were talking to me.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Hi, I'm Max.
Jayla.
Hi, Jayla. Look, I think we've spent a bunch of time with Jalen. He's literally just getting shocked with the fact that you are actually who you said you were, which I was almost positive wasn't the case. I think it would help us all just to know how this started for you, and then how did we end up here?
3 years ago, I was still in high school. I felt like I loved you, but my parents wouldn't approve of it. You're older than me. I met you off the internet. My dad's a preacher. It's just too much.
You know how long it's been? I could see a year, maybe, that's pushing it, but 3? If your parents are the reason why I couldn't see you, you could have bumped into me at a Walmart and said, hey, like not even a phone call.
I'm busy, I do track, and then I have practice right after school. And on top of that, I had dance practice. On top of that, I played volleyball. On top of that, I play other sports.
I'm sorry, what was your excuse for not getting on the phone? I missed that. I understand how it can be tough to tell someone the truth, but like, I don't get it.
I was kind of trying to hold off because I want to apologize to you. I was in a relationship, and I was still talking to you and telling you I love you and all that, and I had a boyfriend, and I'm sorry.
Are you still with your boyfriend?
No, we broke up.
They helped me find the Instagram. I saw pictures of you and another person. Why didn't you put it on your Facebook? You know, at least let me know. Were you trying to hide that from me?
Kind of.
Oh my gosh. When I tried to see you, I went over there, didn't hear nothing from you.
I was actually at my ex-boyfriend's house. I wasn't even sure if you were you, and then I was scared to meet you. So is that wrong for me to be scared to meet somebody I have never met? I feel it's not.
You could send a voice memo. You could have called me. Your phone worked. You a girl. You talk on the phone.
That's disrespectful to my boyfriend.
And you don't think that's disrespectful to me?
I don't know you. I know you.
You know how long it's
through
been?
text. I don't know you.
That was the whole point of talking through text, so you can be comfortable enough to see me in person.
Okay, I'm trying to see you. I'm seeing you right now. I apologize.
You had said things to him like asking him to come live
Yeah, and I
here.
really meant that. I'm older now. I'm out the house. I'm not with my parents. At the end of the day, like, my relationship wasn't working out. I want you to be a part of my life, and I want you to at least accept my apology.
You could have at least told me, like, what was going on so I could choose my position. If you wanted me to be like some side dude, then say, hey, you know, I got a boyfriend, but I want you to be around. Then let me choose what I want to do.
You were never a side person to me.
I've missed out on so much the past 3 years because you want to play games. What's it going to be now because you see me in person?
I mean, I
You
care
know,
about you. I do. You listen to me when nobody else would. You're nice, you're smart, you're funny, you make me laugh, even when I don't want to. And I didn't want to give up on that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I really want to believe you, but I need to walk away.
All right, I think we better just break for today.
People can only mess with you and upset you as much as you'll let them. So, for the moment, let's make the best of it. Let's just wait an hour or something and see if she reaches out.
All right, we're gonna go to a park.
I just wish the games would end.
There doesn't seem to be any way to win. So at a certain point, you just gotta say, I'm done playing this game.
Oh.
Hey, I'm sitting here with the guys.
I actually just got home and my dad said you came by the house.
Yeah, we've been looking for you all day. Where are you?
And I just got home and I just got my phone charged, but I could come to you if you wanted to meet.
Okay.
We are at Woodford Park or something?
Woodward?
Yeah, Woodward.
Woodward.
Yeah.
I'll get into my truck right now and I'll head over there.
Great. See you soon.
All right, bye-bye.
I mean, she could have said sorry.
Right. It would have been great if she had been considerate and texted. I'm just saying. Let's not
We'll
scare
see
her
if she
off.
gets lost on the way here.
Okay.
Not okay. It's not okay.
Oh, jeez Louise.
Here's a truck.
Is that her?
Yeah.
All right. Well, she showed up.
You okay?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Eve.
Nice to meet you, Marky.
Wow.
Well, you're very excited.
I'm very, very excited. I'm trying not to, like, jump into her arms and plow her down to the floor.
But it's not exactly the reaction that I expected.
Yeah, if anything, we've been kind of ready for...
The worst.
I mean, look, we all want to be excited, obviously, but I just want to, like, get some things out of the way first.
Of course.
You guys want to go sit down at that table in the shade?
So, okay, from what we gathered from Blair's story was that you didn't come to New York, and then she got a strange phone call from you, like, a couple days afterwards, saying that you were in a hospital of some kind and that you weren't going to come and you were still in love with your ex-girlfriend, and then it was over.
I never got answers, I never got reasons, and that's all I want, is why.
So, I was 17, and the man pretty much didn't kidnap me. I went on my own.
What?
He persuaded me to go with him because of issues that would happen in New York that he saw.
He saw issues. How could he?
Who's he?
I don't get this.
Is he an ex of yours?
No.
So I don't know who just he?
It's a very private situation. I can't really let out names. What had happened was I had a dream that I went to New York and I died. And I told him about the dream. And he told me that if I didn't go and repent my sins, I guess, I don't know. He didn't make it clear, but he told me pretty much if I didn't confess everything to him, I would die in New York. And so that pushed me to the limit as to where I felt like I needed to go. For you, for me, for my family, so I could stay alive.
I mean, were you like far away in the middle of nowhere?
I was up in the mountains.
Why does this person have so much influence over you?
He was a close personal friend.
You don't think you could have told this guy, you need to let me know that you're not coming?
No, because he didn't want to talk to you. He didn't want anything to do with you.
You couldn't talk to me?
It's a terrible story, and I'm sorry that I don't
fully understand.
I don't understand it.
I know this probably feels like an interrogation. I don't want it to. But does it come as a surprise that you have a reputation for not telling the truth?
No, because I have had people in my past say that I have a lying problem. But I do try my best not to lie to Blair.
But you still do it.
I try not to.
But, of course, that also means that it's hard now for us to know what is and isn't true. But I mean, are there things that you either haven't been honest about or just haven't told her? Because right now, Blair needs to figure out her life. And the only way she can know that is to get something close to the real you.
Hey, I'm Marky.
I'm Blair.
I'm a psychotic, crazy person. I have a semi-lying problem, and I'm absolutely in love with you. I want to be a part of your life. I want to be there for you. I want to be the person you can cry on. I want to be the girl you come home to, and I want to be the girl wearing your ring.
I'm gonna interrupt. I feel like you're unbelievably smooth. A week ago, you told her not to keep dating the girl she's dating because you didn't want her to. You know exactly what to say. It feels like I'm listening to a script for like the perfect scene out of the perfect movie from the perfect guy who says exactly the right thing to the girl and they walk off happily into the sunset. But that's not how this is gonna go. Because that's the worst thing you can do for her. The worst thing you can do for her right now is that. If you care about someone, be real with them.
And if she doesn't want to be with me, she doesn't
If
have
she
to
does
be
want to
with
be
me.
with you, that's the problem. Because she's not good at recognizing things that are bad for her. So I'm trying to help her do that. Now, I know you were incredibly supportive for a period of time that was tremendously important for her. So I'm sure you have a genuine connection as a result of that. But I just think you need to be much more careful with the words you choose. It's really dangerous to say I love you to someone, I want to spend my life with you, even though we just met 10 minutes ago, and not have them go into a tailspin. You're just lying without intentionally doing it and giving the wrong signals to the wrong person and just hurting both of you. This is the opportunity to finally clear things up, not complicate them more. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to help. So. Okay. Hey.
Hey.
Ramail?
Yes.
Hey. Neat.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. This is Max.
Nice to meet
Ramail. And Anthony.
Hey.
The crew here. Obviously, Anthony's got a lot of questions for you, as do I. I don't know if there's anything sort of you need to say or want to say.
Just, my intentions were never for anyone to get hurt. I care about you, and not as much as I should have and considered your feelings. I love you as a person. I'm in love with you as my partner. If I could take it back, I would.
I can't even look at you because I feel like I don't even know who I'm talking to. Do you not realize how much effort I put into this? When I came down in November, I sat in that restaurant for over 2 hours waiting on you. Were you or were you not in that restaurant?
I was. I couldn't look you in the face. I wasn't ready for that. And tell you that I intentionally hurt you.
So instead, you decide to watch me make a fool of myself, calling and texting your phone for over 2 hours. That don't sound embarrassing to you?
Yeah, that was...
You took me through a lot of because of that. Is that acting? What is it?
It wasn't acting. My feelings for you, they were genuine. They were real. But I kept that in my mind that I did not want to lose you, and especially not like this.
Do you often lie to get out of things, or do you make things up easily, or just on the internet?
The internet was my escape from dealing with my real life. It's just, when it came to the person that I wanted to be and how I seen myself, I didn't see myself as Ramail. I saw myself as a fictional character, someone I made up.
But realistically, all you cared about was your own feelings. You didn't care about nobody else's feelings but your own. All you did was play a whole bunch of mind games with me. You made me look stupid in front of my friends. You made me look stupid in front of my family. And you made me look stupid to my damn self. And it shows that you don't care about nobody but Mark or Ramail or whoever you are.
I have no reason to lie now because I know who I am.
No, you have no reason to lie.
I may not be all the way comfortable with you.
We forced you to tell the truth. You didn't have no choice but to tell the truth. There was no way for you to lie your way out of it. And if it was just me, you would have lied your way out of it. Just like all the other times when I told you that I felt like you was full of you lied your way out of it.
If I didn't care about you, I wouldn't have said, okay, come on so we can meet. But yet I wanted to do what I couldn't do then, and that's apologize to you, face to face. I'm man enough to say that I f***ed up. It wasn't anything that you did, I f***ed up. And I hurt a person that I really cared about. Whether you want to accept it or not, it is what it is. You can't tell me how to feel.
That's I don't have nothing to say.
See how he's doing.
I'm just mad. I just want to hit him in his damn face.
Man, I totally understand.
That's everything that I'm asking him, he's still trying to talk his way out of it, trying to justify it.
How are you hoping this was gonna go?
I didn't hope at all because I put myself in this predicament. But I love him more than I can ever get up here and say. So, I don't know.
All right, let me call Max and just let him know that we're heading back.
Hello?
Hey, Max.
Hey.
I am with Titus, and we are heading back to the bed and breakfast. We'll be there soon.
Okay.
Neve convinced Titus to come over, so you're gonna meet him, her. We know it's not the person in the pictures.
Right, it's definitely not.
There's nothing that I'm more afraid of than losing her. We never lie to each other. We never hide stuff. So this is the first biggest thing that's ever happened for us. Oh, man.
It's like really real right now. Like everything has led up to this moment right now.
Hey, Max. We're just parking now. If you guys want to come outside, that works.
All right.
All right. Okay, you ready to do this?
Here they come.
That's my husband.
Wow. It's Jamie. You okay?
I don't know how to feel.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what to say. I just want to know why.
I just thought, I knew there was something going on, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong. I did it to see if all the issues we were having was you just didn't want to be with me. I thought it was me you didn't want.
You thought that I would start talking to this guy as more than a friend? Why would you think I would do that? We've been married for 7 years. I've never done that to you. Why would I do that now?
I know, I just didn't know what was wrong, and I could feel there was something wrong.
What would you have done if I did, if I fed into that?
I don't know. My thought process was panic, I'm losing you.
I get insecure, you know, I get worried, but I don't pretend to be somebody else and try to trick you.
I was stupid in the beginning. I didn't mean to hurt you or do any of that through it. I felt like I betrayed you by even doing that. The only reason this kept going was because I felt like that was what you needed. You kept telling Titus everything that was wrong, stuff that I didn't even know about. Like with your mom, I didn't understand how you felt towards your mom. And some things you never told me, but you told Titus. So the more I kept being Titus, the more I felt like I was helping you, learning how and what you were looking for.
It'd be nice if we could have those kind of conversations in real life.
I know, and that's what I realized, that I was never able to do that and never took the time to understand why you felt those ways. I understand now.
This is like the most you've ever said to me. It feels good to know that that connection was really you. And in a sense, it's kind of a relief. Now I don't have to tell you about Titus, because the most nervous thing I was freaking out about was telling you. I'm a little upset that you started it the way you did, but if you could be like supportive like you are through messages, I wouldn't need to seek out the closest thing that I can talk to. I don't want to talk to Titus. I want to talk to you.
Sorry. I love you.
Is this a relief for you, or is it more complicated now?
It is a relief, because the biggest thing I was concerned with was that he wouldn't believe me when I tried to tell him I didn't cross a line with Titus. And I hope you see now that I wouldn't.
Seems to be that part of why this kind of worked was that as Titus, like, he could read your message, he could process it. It's a one step removed, and it gives you time to breathe and think and
consider what you're
saying.
You would say something, you know, at first I didn't know what to say, but I could sit there and look and be like, okay, each piece I could break down and, you know, try to give an answer to each part of it.
Maybe in a weird way, you keep the phone number, and that's your, like, lifeline. There could be some ways that you guys can figure out how to make this work.
Right.
This is a really good place to kind of take things and run with them. I feel like you should just go home. Be at home now together for the first time in months without this thing between
Elephant
you.
in the room.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks.
Yeah, so you guys go, chill out, and then tomorrow we can check in with you guys.
Sounds good.
Does that work?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
We'll talk to you later, okay?
Hey.
I'm sorry, babe.
Well, I know what I have to do now when we have an issue in our bromance.
Yeah.
Just start pretending like I'm some girl on the internet.
That's the best way to get to my heart. Dirt road now. Mystery Man Road.
Dangerous
Whoa.
game.
Look at this lake. What? What's that?
There's a guy out there. Could he be the guy on the boat?
I don't know.
Hard to tell.
He's looking over here. I just can't see his face.
That's sketchy.
Unless that's not even him?
I don't know. Doesn't look like some of them in the pictures.
didn't seem too interested in us. Well, he told us to meet him here.
What is going on here?
I don't get it.
Does the trail end here? I don't understand. Oh, wait, leave.
It's him.
He's real.
It's him.
He's real and he's alive and he looks like him too.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm Max.
Meet you.
Hi.
Brandon. Yes, sir.
Neve.
Good to meet you.
Just checking.
So, seeing as it is you, that obviously raises some questions for us.
Where's your truck? What's up with that phone call?
My truck's broken again, like always. So that's why I got my four-wheeler up, Bird.
So you just had that, okay.
That's what I use
why
on
we're
the
in
hunt property all the time when I'm working food plots and all that stuff. That's the beast that I use.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
This morning freaked us all out.
Yeah.
It had
That
me
wasn't cool.
freaked out a little bit too, so.
Could handle it, like, more calmly and
I
irrationally.
was aggravated already and.
Well, it felt like you were hiding something or you're a totally different
Well, if I was
person.
hiding something, I'd be over the hills right now.
Well, right. So,
I wouldn't be standing here.
But the truck is actually at a shop.
Oh, yeah.
So that just happened to happen today.
Yeah.
And
oh,
in
yeah.
Louisiana.
Yeah. It happens every time I try to see you. I know.
What happened in Louisiana? How did that all go down?
That, we were supposed to meet. She had to leave on Friday, which Mudfest went till Sunday.
It started on Wednesday.
Uh-huh. Who shows up on a Wednesday, though?
People who work.
Yeah, I work during the week.
That's a good point.
So you just genuinely did plan on getting there and
did.
seeing her, but
Oh, yeah.
you got hung up and you missed her by a few hours or something.
We actually took pictures of, I took a picture of myself in our campsite, and she was in my campsite and took a picture of herself. We missed each other by like 2 hours.
What about visiting her in Texas?
I've always, not very wealthy person, pretty strapped for cash usually, and always dealing with my truck, and that's a, long ways to go on a broken truck.
We were also a little curious, when we spoke to your friend, Justin. He hadn't heard about Kelsey. He'd never mentioned her.
I keep, pretty much my stuff, my business to me. I've mentioned her, to friends, but not like, told them everything about her, stuff like that. They'll see me, looking at my phone, text messages and stuff and smiling and whatever. Who's that? Well, it's Kelsey.
I mean, that answers most of our questions.
I'm not done.
You're not done?
Nope.
You're not convinced?
You got to pass a few more tests before I'm willing to bless this. You don't have another girlfriend right now?
No,
You don't have
absolutely
some
not.
girl in some other zip code?
No.
So do you have feelings for Kelsey that are in line with everything you've told her on the phone and stuff?
Oh, absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. She's an awesome girl. Yeah.
I'm just like, what? Are you on the universe's side yet, Max? Are you officially on the universe's side, Max?
Yes, he's been telling the truth. You got yourself a real deal
Redneck Romeo.
You got yourself a redneck Romeo.
I'm like so excited.
Seriously. Oh, man. Finally get that damn hug. It's only been 4 years. What are you talking about?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna separate you for 1 second. I'm gonna bring Kelsey over here. Yeah.
Should I go?
Yeah, you
Here?
go with Redneck Romeo. Is everything cool?
Absolutely. I'm stoked. It's a shocker. I honestly was on your team on the inside. I was doubting a lot.
And what do you
playing
feel
it
about what
cool.
he said?
Coming from a small town and being a single mom, I understand budgets. So I believe him. He hasn't lied to me. I don't think he's lied to me at all about anything.
Yeah.
It's a big deal for her. You guys still live far away from each other. She's got a kid. There's a lot of things to work through.
Right, there's a lot of things to consider and all that stuff.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I'm happy to hear that you're definitely interested.
Definitely got feelings for her.
Yeah, I mean, no, she's
definitely unique.
Super unique.
Happily ever after doesn't normally happen to me, so thank you guys for making this happen.
Yeah. Sometimes good people get what they deserve.
I'm gonna cry, don't.
All right.
You go for a ride?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
That's why I wanted to be here. I promised her some mud.
I do see 2 helmets on that ATV.
Yeah. I answer all your questions?
Yes, sir. You got the job. All right.
Well, you guys have a good day.
Look at you.
I don't believe it.
Wow.
I hate to say it, but I told you.
I'll be damned. It's him. All right, you 2. Be safe.
I'll try to keep her clean.
All right.
There they go.
There it is.
Wow.
Happy ending.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That's awesome. All right, man. We did it. It's on him now.
We're gonna call this a thing?
Yep. Call it a thing.